For centuries, Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire. But when World War I ended, Britain took control and made a promise to two peoples. The Balfour Declaration supported a Jewish homeland, yet Arabs believed they were promised independence, a contradiction that would ignite generations of distrust. In this land where prophets once walked, faith gave birth to both unity and division. Jerusalem, the city of peace, became the epicenter of centuries-long struggle. Three religions, one sacred ground, and endless claims of belonging. The roots of today's conflict run deeper than the stones beneath this city. In 1948, the dream of Israel was realized, but for Palestinians, it marked catastrophe. 700,000 fled or were expelled from their homes, a tragedy called the Nakba. One nation was reborn, another was left without one. The conflict for land had officially begun. Arab nations invaded to crush the newborn state, but Israel survived. Borders were redrawn, and the division hardened. Palestinians found themselves scattered, some in camps, others under foreign rule. The Holy Land was divided by barbed wire and blood. In June 1967, Israel struck first, and in 6 days changed the map forever. The West Bank, Gaza, East Jerusalem, Sinai, and Golan Heights fell under Israeli control. Victory turned Israel into a regional power, but occupation turned peace into a dream deferred. For Palestinians, a new chapter of displacement began. In 1973, on the holiest day of the Jewish calendar, war returned. Egypt and Syria launched a surprise attack, determined to reclaim their lost lands. The cost was heavy on both sides, but diplomacy soon followed. The war ended, yet the seeds of hatred remained unburied. Peace found a voice at Camp David. Egypt and Israel signed a historic treaty in 1979. It was a moment of hope, the first recognition of Israel by an Arab state. But Palestinians watched from afar, feeling abandoned. Their struggle remained in the shadows of global politics. The Palestinian Liberation Organization, the PLO, emerged as their political and armed voice. To the world, they were freedom fighters or terrorists, depending on perspective. Their message was simple: a homeland or nothing. The struggle now had a global stage. In 1987, anger erupted, the First Intifada. Stones met rifles. Hope met despair. Then came the Second Intifada in 2000, deadlier and darker. Peace talks crumbled, and mistrust became the new normal. In 2007, Hamas seized control of Gaza, splitting Palestinian leadership. Israel imposed a blockade, claiming security. Gaza became a cage, trapped between militants and airstrikes. Its people, caught in the crossfire, paid the heaviest price. Every few years the cycle repeats: rockets from Gaza, airstrikes from Israel. Children grow up under sirens, not lullabies. Each side claims self-defense. Each side loses civilians. War without winners, only scars. Then came October 7th, 2023. Hamas launched a massive surprise attack on Israel. Hundreds killed, hostages taken, and vengeance unleashed. Israel's response was overwhelming. Gaza burned once more. The world watched, horrified, as humanity faded behind politics. The conflict drew in more than two nations. Iran, Hezbollah, and the US hovered at the edge, a regional firestorm waiting to ignite. Every strike risked another global war. The Holy Land once again became a battlefield of ideologies. The land still breathes, scarred, sacred, and waiting. Israel stands strong, Palestine endures. They share a past soaked in pain and a future yet unwritten. History remembers, but maybe one day it will forgive. This is Rivalry Reloaded. Israel versus Palestine, the endless conflict of the Holy Land.